Let's talk under eye bags. They affect us at any age, obviously made worse by aging and the usual culprits like lack of sleep, poor hydration and poor lifestyle choices. But you don't want to wait. You want to discover effective treatments that work today. And I'm going to show you ones that work for me, and one in particular works in minutes. Hello lovely people, welcome to my YouTube channel Hey Spring Chicken. My name is Cordelia, and if you're a returning viewer, it's good to have you back. And if you're new here, welcome. Today's topic is those pesky under eye bags, and we're going to look at ways of reducing them. But first of all, what are under eye bags? What affects them? And more importantly, ways to reduce them. What are under eye bags and why do they affect so many of us? Aside from medical conditions, the under eye bags that we usually suffer from are literally pooling fluid underneath the eye and creating saggy skin. What affects these under eye bags? Lack of sleep, lack of hydration and poor lifestyle choices. These make our eye bags look so much worse. And as I mentioned before, what we're going to look at are some ways of affecting an immediate recovery of your under eyes. We're going to look at 6 holistic and 4 skincare products. One of the holistic products works in minutes. I'm going to start with a little disclaimer. Firstly, I'm not a medical professional, so if you have under eye bags that perhaps are not improving, or no matter what you do, they still look bad, then I would seek medical help. The other is, be very careful what you put under your eye, and I'm talking hemorrhoid cream here. When I was growing up, it was suggested that hemorrhoid cream would be the miracle product that would remove these eye bags, and they did. But long-term use of these creams that were meant for another area of your body did not do your eyes any good. While I think about it, I'm not sponsored by anyone. I do have some products that I will use today, and I will add all of the links below. Some of them may have affiliate links attached, which means if you click and buy, I will receive teeny tiny commission, for which thank you. As you can see, I don't have any under eye bags. However, I have found most of these products through use of when I do have them. My problem is I have chronic allergies, and the side effect to that is itchy eyes, and the itchiness is so intense that nothing I do will relieve that itch. Not only do they really water afterwards, but they also puff up. They look awful. So the first thing that I use, and I have it in the house, is cucumber slices. Cucumber slices are anti-inflammatory and they have a high water content. So if you have itchy eyes or if you have puffy eyes, they will give almost instant relief. The puffiness may still take some time to reduce, but they do stop that intense itching, and it refreshes the total eye area. Product number 2, and that is tea. Cold tea bags. They have antioxidants and they have caffeine in them. This possibly is the most effective of the anti-itching products. I will often use a tea bag. Yes, be careful, it stains your skin, so you do not want it while you're going out in the evening. These are products that I will use to reduce and stop that intense itching. Editor has just reminded me, in case you would not know, use a cold tea bag, not a hot one. Actually, a lot of cold products will work. My product number 3 is cold spoons. Again, this is a very simple answer. Just put in cold spoons. Again, this will work if you have itchy eyes. Product 4 is what I would call nature's little miracle, and that is aloe vera. I've got a little sample size there. Aloe vera works for many conditions on the skin, particularly for your under eyes. It is an anti-inflammatory product and therefore perfect for puffiness. And aloe vera is nature's soothing product. This is from the aloe vera leaf, and if you put that under your eyes and leave it on there for 10 minutes, this will reduce the puffiness of your eyes. I really like aloe vera. It is a lovely moisturizing, soothing and calming ingredient The next ingredient that we're going to use from Nature's Larder is an egg white. Whisking the white of the egg, place under the eye, and you leave it there for 10 minutes. Now something miraculous happens and the whole skin, it will constrict tight. That really does reduce the under eye bags. However, you may not like the effect and your eyes may be a little sensitive, but nevertheless, leave it on for 10 minutes, wash off with a damp cloth, and you are good to go. The final holistic product that I would like to talk about is one that I discovered on Chris Gibson's YouTube channel. He's a skin specialist and he was talking about the benefits of baking powder. In the UK, we call it bicarb of soda. Mixing just with water, placing it on the under eye will give you results in minutes, quite literally. This will be placed under our eyes, looks a bit like toothpaste, and really constricts the blood vessels. It is an astringent quality, so if you have sensitive eyes you may wish to be a little careful, but by golly, this really does work. You just need a teaspoon and a tiny bit of water. I need it to be the consistency of toothpaste, so I'm going to just put it on with my finger, dab it underneath. Don't get it too close to the eye. This will cost about £3, and that's it. All I have to do is leave that on for 5 minutes. I'm just going to use a warm damp cloth and gently dab it off. Don't drag the skin, obviously. Voila! 5 minutes, £3. What I'd like to talk about now is something that is perhaps a little longer term. As we age, we lose the elasticity in our skin, we have fine lines and wrinkles, and a tea bag and bicarb of soda or baking powder is not going to cut it in the long term. What we need to address is how to reduce the fine lines and wrinkles, how to reduce the puffiness, and we are going to start with retinol and ginseng. Work beautifully hand in hand. The ginseng has this really brightening effect, and for me is better than vitamin C. I am unable to wear vitamin C, and if you are too, then look towards ginseng, because ginseng does brighten the skin and the retinol will address the fine lines and wrinkles. The one I am using is the Beauty of Joseon. I've done a film about this before. It is an absolutely beautiful product. It works on my very sensitive skin. The other product is hyaluronic acid. Now, hyaluronic acid is beautifully hydrating and nourishing. So I wear this on the nights that I'm not wearing retinol. And there. Now the one I am using is a Beauty Pie, and this is called triple hyaluronic acid. Again, this works hand in hand. Retinol and hyaluronic acid and the ginseng, they work beautifully on a longer term basis. Serums also work very well on the face and the under eye, and the one that I really like is the Beauty of Joseon, and it's called a glow serum. This has got niacinamide and propolis, propolis being an extract of honey. I cannot speak highly enough of the Beauty of Joseon. This works really well on the whole of your face, but particularly longer term for the under eye. I have done a whole video on the K-Beauty products. I will attach them up there somewhere. They are really worth a second look. I have mentioned once or twice that I have dry, sensitive eyes, and in fact they've got worse as I've got older, and many of you struggle with the same problems, and I have found a product that works really well, in particular for puffiness, and that is peptide and snail mucin. Now Cosrx do their own snail mucin, and this is brilliant for puffy eyes. It addresses them quite quickly. I usually put this on at night and it will reduce the puffiness overnight, and you wake up feeling refreshed. You can indeed put it on in the morning, leave for 20 minutes and put your makeup on over the top. But this is a great product, but it is not vegan. The last product that makes significant difference to puffy under eye bags are under eye patches. The ones that I use are Bulgarian Rose. They smell lovely, as you'd expect. Let me show you. Here they are. So these are hydrogel rose patches which sit under my under eyes for 20 or so minutes, and I would do it at night. If your eyes are really sensitive and you think, no, I can't do any of these holistic, natural skincare products, you will be able to use the rose water gel, and they give instant hydration. They will constrict the blood vessels and it makes the skin feel really refreshed and lovely. So that is the final in my skincare products. 7 holistic products, one of which is pretty much instant results. So if you get nothing else from this video, you'll be able to instantly get rid of your eye bags. And 5 skincare products that are intended for perhaps longer term use. I have mentioned some of the instantaneous effects and the slightly longer term products that you can use. The bottom line is lifestyle, poor lifestyle choices. Hydration. I struggle with 2 litres of water a day, but I can manage 1 litre, and that seems to be sufficient. The other is sleep. Poor sleep hygiene, I think they call it now. I used to manage on 2 to 3 hours sleep a day. This is not good for the body. It is not good for the skin. So if you can have 7 hours sleep, you will notice the difference. Poor lifestyle choices do have an effect on the skin, and all of these beautiful products and holistic things that we're using today will definitely work. But if you're not getting enough sleep, if you're not drinking enough water, if you're doing things that affect your skin, it will show. I want to thank you if you've made it this far. This is quite a long video, but I have enjoyed doing it. And if you did like it, press the like button. What I would like to hear from you guys is what works for you. Let me know. And while you're at it, ding that bell, because when you ding that bell, it alerts you to content that we're uploading like this every single week. And subscribe. When you subscribe, it lets the algorithm know we're doing something right. And in the meantime, enjoy the rest of your day, morning, evening, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you soon. Thank you. Being distracted by the dog. What affects them? What makes them worse? Well, poor hygiene. No, poor hygiene.
And don't forget, it's a cold tea bag, not a hot one.
Whisk the white of the eye and you leave it on.
No.
Whisk the white of the eye. Or under eye swelling, but it is also great for anything else that is swelling.